We are here at Mira Montra.
This resort is on the northwestern side of the island, facing north, and it's on a beautiful bay, and it is the only resort on this stretch of the island.
It's really beautiful view here.
Very beautiful. For reference, this room generally costs 1,900 baht a night, but we did get it on a special price through Agoda. We are Agoda VIPs. We always book through Agoda, and it was only 1,300 baht, which translates into about $40.
So we would like to summarize our experience here.
The style of room we got was a hillside sea view room.
Yes.
So this is our room at Mira Montra.
We can see the ocean view from our terrace.
Yes, and it has continued to be extremely windy here, and being up on the side of the hill, we've really got that wind even more. Like the air just comes right through. And
Yeah.
if you have anything wet outside, it dries almost instantly, which is good.
Yeah, let's talk about the room.
Yeah. All right, so these rooms are quite new. It's sort of like what I would call a basic hotel room. You know, it's not really a lot of decor. It's more for function. But I found it to be quite nice and comfortable. The bed was comfy, right?
The bed was comfy.
The bathroom was good. I mean, it's small and simple, but very functional. The shower was nice. Hot water, had reasonable water pressure, which is good. TV worked fine. The
Yeah.
internet here was quite good.
Yes.
Better than at the other places.
Right.
And overall, the room's nice. It has a high ceiling.
Yeah.
You know, we really didn't need anything. It's been quite comfortable for a couple of days, so I would rate the room quite good. My biggest complaint with the room is the scale of the furniture. Everything's a super, super low. Like the bedside tables are literally 8 inches off the ground, which is like, why even bother? And my biggest pet peeve, they of course have the little refrigerator by itself on the floor. Just put the little refrigerator on a tiny table. I mean, just elevate it so a person that's 6'3" doesn't have to be crawling on the floor. You know, that's really very little to ask. And this is something we see time and time again. So to all you hospitality managers out there, please put the effing refrigerator up. Thank you. Good job.
So I like they have extra chairs. They have the chairs and a table for the outside.
Yes.
And they have a little couch here and they have extra chairs. I like when they have this kind of seating, not just we have to sit on the bed all the time.
Yeah, I agree. And this little couch, although it is quite small and low, it's very comfortable.
Yeah. They have the drying rack outside on the terrace. That is a bonus because some places they don't provide that. Overall, for the room experience, for the price, I think it's really give really good value.
Definitely good value. By far the least expensive room we got on this trip, and overall, throughout all of our travels, this would be a very low cost room for us.
Yes.
You know, we tend to spend maybe around 3,000 baht a night on average, so this is like less than half of that. And it's very, very nice. It's a little bit of a walk down the hill to go to like breakfast or dinner or to the beach. But I mean, realistically, it's like a 2-minute walk. It's not like a far walk. It's just a little path down. But it is up and down, so you know, you have to like to walk.
So it's for the good workout.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Elliptical.
After you eat, you can, you know, be guilt-free. You burn off your meal walking back to the room.
Yes. We got breakfast here.
Yeah, breakfast was quite good.
Yeah.
This resort was the only one so far we've stayed at that's been quite busy.
Yeah.
They've had quite a lot of guests, and in the morning, you know, it's a small breakfast spread and there's quite a lot of guests, so it feels a little crowded, even though technically it's probably only about 30 or so people.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a strange setup here because they have reception and the restaurant for both dinner and breakfast and basically everything all in one building.
Yeah.
It's like a shared space. And this is something we've never seen before, but it seems like it works good for them. So basically whatever's going on here during the course of the day, it's going on in that room. So it tends to always seem like it's a little busy in there.
Because they multifunction of everything.
Yeah.
It's very, very busy. A lot of people, but the food's pretty good. Pancakes are delicious.
We ate dinner here both nights. We paid for it. The cost of the food here was more expensive than at the other places we've been staying, but I guess they have to balance it out against the low cost of the room. So the food I thought was quite good, you know, very tasty. Food service a little awkward, that we've seen at basically everywhere we've stayed on Koh Mak. The food service a little distracted, but I think the staff is very kind. They're trying to make you happy. The guys that are like driving you around and stuff are offering you rides when they can, and you know, I'd say generally everyone is quite nice.
Over here, the staff is trying to accommodate you, try to help you. However, it's like a island distraction.
Yeah, I'd say just everyone has a, you know, sort of like a very relaxed attitude, maybe a little too relaxed for the hospitality industry, just because it seems like they're more interested in whatever's on their mind at the time compared to like what you're requesting of them. And that isn't any reflection on Mira Montra. It's been something we've seen literally at all three places so far. The one thing I must say they were very quick on is when we checked in the first night, we were closing up the room to go to bed, and there was a gigantic huntsman spider in here, like half the size of my hand, which I know is not huge for a huntsman. They can get bigger than that, but this one was very big and very scary with 8 eyes that were glimmering in the dark and was moving way too fast. And you know, the choice for us would have been to have to kill it or deal with it. We couldn't get it out by ourselves. It was just too fast, and I refused to kill it. You know, I had the slipper in my hand. I just couldn't do it. So we called them, and the guys came like almost immediately. They came really quick, and they got it out, so that was good.
Let's talk about natural environment here. Beach and the water. It's just so beautiful. You just have like a light blue, darker blue, dark blue,
Yeah,
all the colors.
It's really nice here. The water here is probably some of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful we've seen in all of Thailand. Really beautiful.
It's a lot of trees, a lot of birds. It just makes you feel like you're in nature
Yeah.
somewhere.
And you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much. It is a really nice little beachfront, like the other beaches we stayed at. Doesn't have a lot of sand, like Sandy Beach. It's just like a narrow strip with rocks and a little bit of sand. But the coastline is just beautiful, palm trees, leaning out over the water, and green hills all around, and really super picturesque.
Yes.
Other features to mention about this resort is they have a lovely pool.
Yeah.
The pool's beautiful. We did swim in it one day. The color of the pool is like the same as the color of the water, so it's like if you're swimming laps, you really have to pay attention. Otherwise, you might literally like go face first into the wall. But it's really stunningly beautiful pool.
Yeah.
And very, very nice. And otherwise from that, it has the usual little beach swings and hammocks, and that's about it. It's quite simple. They're not a resort that's like trying to push, we have all this stuff to offer. It's more like we have relaxation and just come in and enjoy that, So they do have kayaks.
Yeah, they have a complimentary kayak if you want to go anywhere.
If I had to summarize Mira Mantra, the cost of the place is very, very fair. For what you get here, it's very relaxing. The beach is beautiful, and I think it's a good value.
Yes.
Measure your expectations accordingly as far as what you're going to get, and I think you will absolutely love staying here. We did.
Yeah, I agree.